welcoming you to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England for tonight's main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Egyptians. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, the Egyptians.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. It's touch gloves, cut out fighting.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one.
Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
Off the rope, baby.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Excellent counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Well, he missed that right. Comes right back with some offense of his own. This is great action right from the start. What an opening round between these two. Halfway through this round here.
It's been a recent trend, Teddy, where we've seen in the heavyweight division a lot of Eastern Europeans dominating. Why do you think that is?
Same thing in basketball. I don't think they're the better athletes, but you know what? There's an urgency. There's a real hunger. This is their opportunity. The fight is over here, and the basketball players, for that part, they have too many options here. Over there, they make the most of it, and fundamentally, they're very sound.
Able to cover up that gut. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Scored well after being hit himself. Showing you some defense there with the block. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Good block by Bad Intentions. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue and red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Great movement to get away from those punches. Blocks that punch. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Finds his target again. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Good defensive skill with the block by Bad Intentions. Good looking counter punch. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. And now he's putting his punches together. There he goes. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Last 10 seconds. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30.
Oh, and there you go. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Looks like he has some blood under his eye, around the cheek. Oh, what a great ability to recover. Super two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Mistargeted. Bad Intentions is really disappointing us with his lack of work to the body.
Yeah, it is.
Comes right back with some offense of his own.
Up and down, side to side. Keep your distance. Ring.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Blocks that punch. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. And our first glimpse of blood from his nose. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Good block by Bad Intentions. Well-placed counter punch by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions, his strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
Final 10 seconds. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Super two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
A headshot blocked. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Good block by Bad Intentions. And there he counters back against his opponent. What a chin. And can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing? Reaching the halfway mark of this round. How about that? Another right hand.
Still not moving enough. Move, move!
Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Let's see some more head movement.
Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Well put together combination by Bad Intentions. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Good block by Bad Intentions. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counterpunch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Great pace to this fight, Teddy. These guys are not coming out of fifth gear. Nobody's slowing down.
No, they're fighting a 6th, 7th, and 8th gear.
And a smart counterpunch by Bad Intentions. What a fight. What a great, non-stop action fight this has been.
Use your feet.
And now they're trading blows. And he scores again. Nice block by Bad Intentions. 10 clicks of the talk. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
That punch just close. He likes to fight on the outside, but right now he's taking some punishment.
Well, he's standing up tall. He's on the outside, but he's allowing his opponent to get into places where he can find them, standing straight up.
Good return fire then. Oh, Bad Intentions is in a bad spot right now. He's been
Hey,
stunned.
no holding, no holding. Come on, punch it out.
Another flush shot lands upstairs. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Bad Intentions. He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe you're a football player. You got to make believe you're a linebacker in football. You go down the line with that running back. You don't go follow him around the place. You make sure you move laterally. That's exactly what he's got to do. He's got to cut that ring down, take space away.
Halfway through this round.
In and out.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Nice block by Bad Intentions.
You're not focusing. Move your feet. Watch the hook. Use your feet.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
Joe, it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Really fun-looking fight so far here. We've reached the halfway mark. Teddy, your impressions as to what we're going to see in the second half of this fight?
More of the same. I don't think these fighters know how to do anything, at least tonight. They came here with this mentality, and you know what? You can't really change gears at this point. You're going to see more of the same.
Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand.
Look at your jab.
counter punch by Bad Intentions. He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up, because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
Blocks away that headshot. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Parries that punch intended for the head. Now that's some fine work right there by Bad Intentions. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Come on, kid. Up and down, side to side.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Right hand over the top. He counters back after denying his opponent's shot. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
And a smart counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Way to block there. On the mark, the counter punch by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions is making for a very, very difficult night for his opponent. His opponent knew this was coming. He knew he was going to fight on the outside, but the jab is really doing damage.
Well, his opponent knew this was coming. Why is he not blocking that jab or moving his head and getting away from it?
Back upstairs he goes. Halfway through this round here. And he returns on that exchange. Good job staying away from the danger there. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Bad Intentions. A good block.
Get that head moving.
he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Good block there by Bad Intentions. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Blocks that punch.
Keep moving.
And a smart counter punch by Bad Intentions. Oh boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
Good block by Bad Intentions. Combo lands upstairs. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Well-targeted counter punch by Bad Intentions. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Bad Intentions has got to deal with a cut cheek. A crafty counter punch after a fine defensive effort by Bad Intentions. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Blocks away that headshot. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Good-looking two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Good defense, just covering up down low. Holy cow! Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Bad Intentions is showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
Oh, what a great ability to recover. looking counterpunch. Blocks that belt line well. Nice block by Bad Intentions. And he scores again. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Off the mark there. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Blocks the headshot. He scored well after being hit himself. Able to counter that attack. And a well-placed combination by Bad Intentions. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Blocks away that headshot. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Bad Intentions is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Blocks it away. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Good block there by Bad Intentions. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Fires right back at him. Blocks that punch. Accurate jab brings the right hand. Nice block. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. And he returns on that exchange. Which way will it go? Let's find out by sending it up to the ring announcer.
We go to the judges' scorecards. All three judges score the fight on unanimous decision. Your winner, Bad Intentions.
Bad Intentions is your winner by a unanimous decision.
Well, he started going to the body, and it paid off for him, and it paid off us. A good, solid fight.
It was indeed, and we're glad you were with us to witness it. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.